The world breaks everyone, the very good, the very gentle, very brave, and those that doesn't break, it kills. There's no shame in being a broken man. I should know. Pick up the pieces. Their feelings are stronger than their mind. Our minds are stronger than our feelings. So you think about the success that you had. Your feelings could have said, you don't need to get out of bed anymore. When you fail, your feelings, music, give you excuses. Your mind makes you more resilient. If you could change the way you wake up. In the morning, stop saying, I got to go to work, I got to work out. Change one word in that sentence and everything about your life changes. I get to wake up. In the morning, when you say I got to, you take all of your opportunities and all of your blessings and you wrap them up in stress by saying I got to. You take all the stress off of it when you say I get to. We're running at 40, most of us, because we're half in and half out, and it's not surprising his life is difficult. It's like, well, what if you were 90 in or 95 in or all in, because you're all in anyways, right? It's a life and death game no one gets out of. This everyone dies, you might as well commit yourself, and you might as well commit yourself to the highest good that you can attain, because why not? It'll imbue your life with meaning. It's hard. The responsibility is there, but all the meaning's in the responsibility, and that'll make your life better, maybe make the world better. It's like that'll justify your damn miserable existence at 3 o'clock in the morning when you're wondering what the hell you're doing here. And that's a good thing, because there's going to be days when you're aching and tired and sore. You need a reason to get up, and you think, yeah, well, a little more heaven and a little less hell. Maybe I can pull that off today and tomorrow and next week, and that's worth struggling forward for. And so that's how it looks to me. Music. I have spent my whole life scared, frightened. Things that could happen, might happen, might not happen. I came to realize that fear, that's the worst of it. That's the real enemy. Outlast the temporary, outlast the temporary. Everything in life is temporary. All pain is temporary. Music. To marry in life. There's no escape from it, except to directly confront it and to take it on voluntarily. The world doesn't give a damn about your excuses. The point I'm trying to make is, life goes on with or without you. I want you to understand that and get that it is up to you to create a disruption in your life. We have been living in the same freaking patterns over and over again. Okay, you have to positively disrupt the pattern that you're currently in. If you let people's perception of you dictate your behavior, you will never grow as a person. But if you leave yourself open to experience despite what others think, then you will learn and grow. There's far more to you than you think, because it turns out that you have substantial problems, but that if you decide that you will take that on as your responsibility, that you can put yourself together psychologically to solve the problems. Dark as things are, there is more light in you than you know what to do with, and there's more light in you than you can possibly manifest. And the way to find that out is to challenge yourself against these massive problems, and to find out that you're the one that can deal with them. You will have good days and you'll have bad days, but you will always learn something more or something new on bad days than good days. Success requires no apologies. Failure permits no alibis. Success requires no apologies. Failure permits no alibizing. Going through adversity, going through trials and tribulations, you can get to the other side of these trials if you don't quit. That you get introduced to your other self. And so what if it is that all of the tragedies, trials, tribulations, difficulties in our lives are all set up there so that on the other side of it there's another version of the other side of it? We get introduced to our other self. Begin This is where it begins. In the darkness. Before the sun and the birds and the world every day. When the alarm sounds, it's time. Rise. Despite fatigue and soreness, curse. Bed, curse the comfort of the pillow. Fight the temptation of weakness, get up. And go. You don't have to force yourself or motivate yourself to think negatively, to be depressed, to beat yourself up over the head if you want to begin to really enjoy a happy, successful, healthy life. You've got to be willing to go against the touch. You've got to be willing to harvest your will and say, in spite of this, I'm in control here. Number 1, who are you and what your value is? Number 2, what is your purpose here in life? And number 3, what is your destiny? When you're done here,